Welcome to my presentation today about how to unleash the power of social media marketing. What does fired up and ignited mean to you? Good attitude, energy, enthusiasm, passion, ambition, excitement, you might say. So if I was to ask myself how I can help you most today, and I was able to get you to feel any of these, I would have achieved my objective. Yes or yes? So, in modern marketing, with the help of social media, the marketing job is bigger and bigger. And if done well, the sales job becomes easier and easier. Every sale has 5 basic obstacles. There's no need for the service or product. There's no money to pay for it. There's no hurry to acquire it, or no desire to acquire it. They don't trust you enough to buy. These should not be an issue if marketing is done right. Your great idea research should confirm that there is a need, that people are prepared to pay for and value enough to pay what you think or believe it is worth. Marketing done well finds your ideal potential customers and nurtures them to the point where they want to buy. Overcoming no hurry, no desire, no trust is effectively done by being in the right place at the right time on social media and across all the relevant touch points. According to Google, being constantly connected has trained us to expect immediacy and relevance in those moments of intent, like, I want to know, I want to go, I want to do, I want to buy. Immediate moments. These are the micro moments and the new battleground for people's hearts, minds, and dollars. Oh, but wait, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Susie Bauer, and I am a marketing implementation coach. I have a passion for making marketing simple. I own and created RedMatchstick after many years of working in mainstream marketing with major hotel groups across Southern Africa. I've got 11 openings under my belt, and that, aka startups, is a great training ground for what people are up against when they're setting up and starting off. And subsequently, I have tried and started quite a few businesses. And from what I've learned and continue to learn, I now show startups, owners, small business managers, how to do modern marketing. And even if you're not going to do it yourself, it's useful to know what matters, because there are so many geeks and so many millions of gurus, all with differing advice, a plethora of things to read and click on and to learn about, and not only that, it's constantly changing. So to know what you can do easily and cost effectively that will impact positively on your business will help you not to suffer from analysis paralysis or have the overwhelm that creates a situation where you do nothing at all. And if you do use an agency, do listen in, because by knowing what you can do, what you should do, they will value your input that much more. Because if you give them the right direction, the right content, and the right information to put quality stuff out there and optimize the success of your marketing strategies, you're all going to win. It's a lack of direction, not a lack of time. That is the problem. We all have 24-hour days. So I invite you to listen in and make a note of some of the aha moments, some of the things you would like to try and believe can help your business to grow. A digital marketing strategy is as simple as 1, 2, 3. And I make it simple for my clients with the topics I focus on in my coaching and my training by focusing on these 3 major steps. How to find your ideal customers, how to attract and grow that audience, and how to generate content and conversations that build trust and engage them so that you can nurture a relationship where they start wanting to invest with you. They start wanting more from you. I do this by cutting through the impressive but often confusing rhetoric, by ongoing work on a weekly basis with my own mentor, which helps me stay on top of the latest trends and what is working. And I've come to realize that my clients are not all as nuts about marketing as I am, so I take it upon myself to constantly look for simpler and inexpensive ways that are working and which I trial and test before rolling them out with confidence and conviction that I am indeed making marketing simpler, easier, and cheaper to help the little guys get their word out there, to attract their ideal customers, to engage them in a great way that helps them convert them to customers and keep them loyally buying from them time and again. In my coaching and training material, you'll see, and on my Facebook page, that the examples I demonstrate are from my own businesses. You can see that I test and give you results from how I have applied things in my businesses. I'm not just a third-party teacher, but an implementer who is helping you to do the stuff that I know can help you. What is social media? Let's look at some guru quotes to put this concept in perspective. Focus on how to be social, not on how to do social. Social media is not a media. The key is to listen, engage, and build relationships in this unique place. The most successful marketer becomes part of the lives of their followers. They follow back. They wish happy birthday. They handle problems their customers have with products or services. They grow their businesses and brands by involving them in their communities. The emphasis here is on social, right? How do you feel when you sit in a pub and your mate is pushing you to buy their latest Amway product or start drinking Herbalife tea and spend the whole evening pushing the benefits of buying into their network marketing? It's not much fun, is it? So why should your audience enjoy you pushing your deals constantly into their social space? If people have liked your page, you're very privileged they're letting you into their social environment. So social media is no different. It's a social space to build relationships. But I'm going to demonstrate to you today that there are a whole lot of other reasons and ways social media helps you market your business and get customers to buy from you. I've got here for you today 11 reasons why you should be social. It's cost effective. Your marketplace awareness. Establishing your brand authority. Your customers demand it. If you're not there, you can bet your competitors are. Generating traffic. Creating a huge audience that you can speak to and promote into your sales funnel. Enhanced SEO rankings and improving search so people can find you. Creating trust and awareness about your brand. Engaging with customers to build relationships. Managing your reputation online is a great social media tactic. And of course, helping you to convert leads to make sales. Let's go through each of these. First of all, I want to work through why social media is cost effective. It's a rent-free online space. There are no hosting fees, no membership fees. you have a free platform from which to broadcast. You can put your message out there for free compared to, for example, radio, TV, billboards. It's a free networking platform. You can connect and engage in conversations anywhere in the world with anyone you want. It's a great, easy DIY setup. Follow best practices and set your page up so people can find you in search, build your brand, and grow your community and attract your ideal customer. Social media done right attracts the right audience and repels the wrong audience. Reach the biggest community in one place. At 2.2 billion users, Facebook is bigger than the biggest country in the world. China, with a population of around 1.4 billion, is nearly half the size. Precise targeting. Once you know who your ideal customer is and where they hang out, you can put your message right there in front of them where exactly they are, and targeting what their needs are, what they want you to present to them in the right time and the right place. And then my favorite is the high return on investment on your advertising. Not only is it cheap, but you have tight and total control of your budget, and you can do things with the teeniest budget. You not only pay for the results you get based on what call to action, what objective you set in your ad, but you can also pause, halt, cancel the ad at any time. Tweak and adjust it if you see it's not producing the results. It is so powerful to advertise on Facebook, and if you can't find your customer there, I'm willing to bet you're doing something else wrong and it's not Facebook's fault. For example, have you installed a Facebook pixel on your website? It is the most amazing bit of tracking code you get from Facebook once you have set up your page and your ad manager, which powers up your ad capabilities even further. It tracks who responds to the ads and being sent to your website, and you can use that report to either retarget those same people with ads or to create a lookalike audience, build a custom audience based on those people and find more of the same. I mean, where else do you get powerful information like that? Next, we've got marketplace awareness. In order to be effective in your business, you have to pay attention to what's going on around you, correct? One of the things I find that most people neglect, most small business owners neglect, is they know their customers in their head. They recognize them, they begin to know what their customer looks like. But have you ever tried to put down on paper the criteria that describe your ideal customer? Can you, for example, write down 7 characteristics of your ideal customers? There might be more than one, because you might have one for each niche product, for each different kind of service you offer. Don't be scared to have more than one, because you'll get better results from your ads because you can target that much more effectively. Social media can be used to show you where they hang out, what they like, what makes them tick, what makes them happy, what makes them angry, who they follow. You know who your audience follows, and you follow the same people. You will very quickly learn what impresses them. You'll very quickly learn which conversations they engage in, and you learn from that and do the same in your own community. You're going to be very successful. And wherever your ideal customer is where you should be. So once you have studied them and you know which platform they are on, both online and offline, where do they hang out offline? Which places do they check into? That gives you a whole lot of insight about when people are available for you to promote to, where they can be promoted to, how they can be promoted to in terms of what they value. Do you really know what your client values as opposed to what you think they value? And remember, it's about an emotional connection. People buy with their hearts, not just their brains. And then we talk about competitors. You need to know how your competitors compete. What is their pricing? What are their promotions at the moment? You don't want to be having an event similar to them on the same day as them. What offers are they putting out there? What are people praising about them? What are people complaining about? What are they doing well? What are they doing badly? There's a great opportunity and a gap for you to fill. But you won't recognize it if you're not in that space watching what they are doing. And Facebook, for example, has got a great section on the insights where you can watch pages privately and you can see what's working, what people are engaging with, and then you R&D that. Make that idea work for yourself. And then, of course, your industry. What is happening in the industry? What are the latest developments? What's new? What should you be doing? What are people looking out for? How can you jump ahead of the pack by being quicker off the starting blocks? And then breaking news. If you are the one who is sharing news with your audience before anybody else, the chances are they're going to hang around your platforms. They don't need to go searching everywhere because you're keeping them fully entertained, fully informed with what's going on out there. The next reason to use social media is to establish your brand authority. It helps you get noticed. You've got to be everywhere they are and get involved. Voice your opinions. Show that you're an expert. Get into forums. Get into discussion groups and conversations. Join the groups they join and get seen by getting involved and giving free advice, giving valued opinions. Be the trusted expert with your own original content. Even if you share a post from another expert, be sure to add your opinion on the top. Show that you have an opinion and that you have a valued opinion. Consistency is critical to building your brand authority. You can't be there in fits and starts. You can't bombard them with information 1 minute and then go dead quiet the next. That will irritate and turn people away. In addition, whatever you put out there must be quality and consistent with the brand. Use influencer and brand advocate recommendations. People trust other people to give opinions more than they trust a brand to promote themselves. Focus on benefits. Once you know your ideal customer, you know where they hang out, you know what they're engaging with, you should be focusing on how you serve and help better than anybody else. The next reason to embrace and work with social media is your customer's buying journey. There are many reasons your customers demand that you are online, where they are, and specifically in social media. Are you aware of the 5 stages of the customer journey that has been created by the internet? People go from dreaming about a solution, about buying something, about experiencing something, and once they have the means to acquire it, they start looking for the best deal. Search online is just so easy. There is so much information out there to help people. You have to be wherever they are looking for you to answer the questions they want answered and to help them come to you instead of rushing off to your competition. And then to help them with buying or booking your services, your product. Are you making it easy to come into your shop front? Do they know how to find you? Is it easy to buy with you online? And when they experience the product, are you ready to grab a phone and record a customer testimonial? Do you send people your review links to make sure that they give you a review? Are you using user-generated content, getting people to share photographs of themselves enjoying your product or services? Marketing that experience in turn helps everybody else in the other stages of the customer journey. Encourage people to share content and positive content and influence the rest of the buyer's journey. Other reasons your customers demand it is the growing mobile audience. Everybody's on mobile and they're looking for you on mobile, mostly on social media. You have to be there. Millennials are twice as likely to follow a brand on social media as they are on any other platform or to share their email address for sign-ups. That is the future customer, the customer of today, the customer of tomorrow. If you're not reaching them on social media, you are missing an opportunity to attract that viable audience to your business. And of course, the attention span of this young audience. A study says that 77% of respondents say video convinced them to buy. Optimizing your visual content on social media. That is where people see your videos and your images and engage with you quicker than they can in any other way. And the instant gratification. Those micro moments we mentioned earlier. The I want to know, I want to do, I want to go, I want to buy moments. They start here in social media at every single one of these stages. You'd better be there because you can bet your competitor is trying to. And we are told that people trust peer recommendation more than they trust the brand. So their peers are experiencing and sharing. That is what they trust. And you better encourage that. And if you don't have an active social media page where you can track conversations around your brand, where you can promote testimonials and reviews, you're missing a great opportunity. And remember what we said at the beginning with cost effectiveness, it's mostly free. You just need a strategy and a plan to implement it. And then the other great thing with social media is the messaging platforms. People can message you to ask for advice, to ask where to acquire, how to find you, etc. And if you're not on social media, you're not on messaging, people will not be able to find you and they'll go to the one who is available. I just want to throw in an idea here to help you manage that customer journey. At each stage of the dreaming, researching, buying, experiencing, and sharing, people are at a different stage and you want to create awareness, interest, desire, down to action so they move to the next stage. So for example, if people are dreaming, you want to put great images and videos out there on social media to create the awareness. If your content is great and your captions are great and other people are engaging, you will attract the interest. And with great offers, relationship building, you will create a desire to know more, to like your page, to join your community, etc. And finally to take action. So along with every single one of those stages, I would do a worksheet in your strategy for dreaming, researching, buying, etc. And for each stage, strategize for their AIDA stage and make sure that you optimize your business online where they are for what they want, when they want it, and how they want it. Okay, let's go to the next reason why. The next reasons I'm going to deal with are all important objectives as people come into your conversion funnel. Tactics that social media marketing can help you with in your conversion strategy. For example, you can use Facebook ads for specific objectives, including attracting a new audience, creating brand awareness by putting your business in front of as many people as possible, getting people to click on specific links for more information, to go to your website, or to share their contact information in return for something they value, like a PDF, a worksheet, a tip sheet, or a voucher. Or you can send them with social media to your website, your e-commerce site, to complete a sale, or give them a voucher to redeem in your brick and mortar. And there's a whole lot of other ways you can use social media in your business, in your local business, to tell other people about the fact that they're in your business and therefore create more audience. But let's talk specifically about generating traffic. It all starts with size. Size does matter, folks. Make no mistake. You need to build a large ideal audience so that you can increase your success, your hit rate. It's a simple matter of maths and percentages. Continuously bringing new leads into your sales funnel and then working them down the funnel with social media and other marketing tactics will continuously, in turn, as I've demonstrated with the experiencing and sharing, will continuously serve to top up your funnel. Social media is the easiest and cheapest place to establish your business. There are around 4 billion people on the internet these days. 3 billion of them are on social media. 2.2 billion of those are on Facebook. As we've said, the largest community in one place. After that, you have YouTube at about around 1 billion, and Instagram, by the way, all of you are so excited about Instagram, 800 million. The place to start and establish your brand is on Facebook. And now you're saying, oh, but my audience isn't on Facebook. Most of the ideal customers I talk to aren't on Facebook. Yes, you do need another strategy to reach them, and the chances are it's probably email marketing or SMS marketing, one-on-one customer service, etc. But let me just share something with you. This is something that's often overlooked. The most active audience on Facebook are 27 to 47 years old. So even if your audience is not on Facebook, these are the people, the children, the grandchildren, who are watching what's going on, who are getting their information, who are learning, who are getting tips, who are reading news, etc. on social media. This is where they spend their time. This is where they get their know-how. And this is the audience that likes to share, both online and offline. How often do you hear this kind of audience saying, I saw it on Facebook, I read it on Facebook, I saw a deal on Facebook? Don't underestimate the power of that sharing part of the customer journey, where others share what they've seen and influence an audience who might not exactly be in that space on Facebook. The next reason why, and part of your conversion funnel, is enhanced search engine optimization rankings. And the reason this is important is when people go into search by a keyword, they might not yet be aware of the name of your business, but you should be found for keywords. So you need to do some keyword work. But in addition to that, if you have found your keywords and you write them into your social media bio and descriptions, your social media will help outrank competition if it's set up properly, if it's active, and you're posting valuable content and people are engaging with your content. Every single major platform helps your SEO rankings. 40% of mobile search starts on search engines. The others are mostly searching on apps and social media. So it's a joint strategy. You have to be on social media, but social media also helps your Google search engine ranking. So set your profiles up professionally, and then having your website and blog obviously helps, and link building between your website, blog, and your social media. Google just loves a link building strategy, is very important to your SEO, as well as the fact that Google loves new content. It's very difficult to constantly think of something new to update your website, and if you're like me, you're probably not blogging as often as you should be, but certainly a post on Facebook once a day as your minimum will definitely help you get seen by more people. The next point I want to talk about is using social media to create brand awareness. Have you ever bought from a business that you don't know? I rest my case. So help them to stumble upon you initially with images, videos, and local marketing tactics like Google your business settings. But always be consistent with your brand. Make sure you speak in an identifiable brand voice that connects with your ideal customer, that shows how you help them, how you connect with them, and invites people to come closer to you to want to know more about you. Social media helps you stay in front of your ideal audience. And when you have attracted their attention by being in the right place with the right message to an expected and consistent standard, you will get their interest. And with continued effort, you will build the desire to know more about you or buy. Check these sales statistics. Right down here at the bottom, 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th content. Brand awareness is critical. And there is nowhere better that you can connect and build a relationship with your ideal customer than on social media. And it's all about engaging. There is no quicker way to chase people to your competitors than being too salesy in this social space. The rule of thumb is that 10 to 15% of your content is promotional. The rest is getting to know them and putting yourself and your business out there in a very human way. Show your personality. Show how you serve. Show what value it is to them to stay in touch with you. This is where you are generous, helpful, so that they enjoy having you around. Every single one of your posts should have some engagement. If your posts are not getting any interaction, you are not at the very least getting people to like, love, etc., better still, comment, even better still, share, then your post is serving no purpose. Your absolute mission must be to post content that is engaging. One of the tips I give to my coaching clients in my social media marketing disciplines is the 3 E's: entertain, educate, and enrich. My recommendation is every single post you put out there, ask yourself if it is amusing them. Is it making them feel good and giving them emotional lift? Is it intriguing, making them interested? Or is it inspiring them to take action, educating them with tips? This is how you create engaging content. And by the way, the only way you're going to know what is engaging is by studying what makes your ideal customer tick. What is valuable to them? Then you're going to start posting valuable content. The next reason to leverage social media marketing is the importance of building relationships. People buy from businesses they trust, and humanizing your business in a way that people can connect with, that there's an emotional connection, is the way you will build a relationship and nurture them into your sales funnel. The way you deliver your customer service, timely responses, getting into conversations, showing you are listening and responding, helping them, taking them from interest to desire, and ultimately encouraging them to take action. It's a bit like dating. Baby steps along the way is much more likely to get you invited in for coffee. The next important part of and reason for social media marketing is reputation management. 84% of people in a study said they trust peer reviews more than what a brand has to say about their own services. And note, I call it reputation management, not complaint handling or customer service, which are aspects of reputation management. You need to manage equally good and bad feedback. You need to exploit that good feedback. Put it out there far and wide. Shout it from the rooftops. Make sure everybody can see satisfied customers. And at the same time, the handling of negative feedback is a big opportunity to give your side, to show that you listen and care, that you want to fix issues, that you want to be seen to be helpful. Because those people who are watching will be very impressed by the action you take. It's when you are quiet and that you don't respond that social media can become very dangerous. You also need to, in this reputation management space, also start working with brand ambassadors and brand influencers. It's a cheap form of marketing because they generally, as in brand advocates, ambassadors who really believe in your business, they just want a pat on the back, perhaps a bit of recognition. Whereas influencers might want the odd freebie, a bit of something from you just to say thank you. Brand reputation on social media is a marketing opportunity and influences people at every single stage of the funnel, at every single stage of their customer journey, and can make or break the next step, taking people from interest to desire to action. You can either win or send people to your competition based on the way you handle your reputation online. And then number 11 of our reasons why is the way social media helps you with lead conversion. And noting, I'm not just saying conversion of sales. This same strategy, lead conversion funnel, helps you with any campaign. You need to be clear on whether you want to grow your audience, whether you want to find new customers, whether you want them to sign up for a freebie or trials or your email list. If you want to build your subscriber list, send them to your website to check out a new item, or indeed to your shopping cart to complete a sale. You need to go through every single stage of this conversion funnel from the top, attracting the traffic and nurturing them down to lead conversion. And social media is one of the most effective ways, organic, i.e. free, or paid, as I've demonstrated, Facebook ads. You can create an ad for each stage of your conversion funnel, for every marketing objective you might have, and nurture them down. And here's a demonstration of the conversion funnel. I would use this image to plan your campaigns. It all applies. Here are some marketing tactics you can look at to help you with different strategies to get people from outside your community into your community and bring them all the way down to be loyal customers and to spend money on your brand. So I hope that has been useful and you are now clearer on the enormous impact social media marketing can have on your business and how incredibly valuable it is for a small business marketing strategy. And if you're interested in working with me, I offer my services in various ways to suit your budget, your time, your passion for marketing, and your ability to do the work. I'm a marketing implementation coach, trainer, and consultant. My focus is on showing you how, on knowledge transfer. There are many free tools and tips available on my Facebook page, Suzette Bauer Marketing, or you can sign up for my newsletter on the right-hand column of my website, RedMatchstick.com. Or if you want to go deeper and you want to get results faster, I also have a weekly training session on a Facebook group, live quick Q&A every week taking you through steps to implement in your business. The results are quicker, I keep you on track, but for even more intense, focused work in your business, one-on-one coaching is obviously more costly because it's focused on your business, in your time, in your space. I do this either in your premises or on Skype, and we work through each of your challenges, your campaigns, your priorities at a time. Obviously, with everything else, it follows my program and relies on a bit of input, and I help you with Q&A and so on, whereas this is completely focused on you. And then for medium-sized businesses or for networking groups or whatever, I do group training sessions. I have an all-day training session where we start from the beginning of making sure you understand your customer in terms of the benefits you offer, identifying your ideal customer, and how to design a campaign and implement a conversion funnel. At the end of the day, you leave with a strategy you can implement in your business right away. And then, of course, some people who have been through my training get to the end of it and think, I don't have the time for this, I can't do it consistently, in which case we do it for you, in that I work with recommended service providers who will help you with website updates, help you with search engine optimization, write content for you, design graphics for you, etc. So we are there to help you every step of the way. I invite you to email or phone me or go onto my website and join my newsletter. I would love to help you grow your business. I know I have got a unique approach to igniting small business marketing, and I'd love for you to join my tribe. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye for now.